fuck is going on? This is another edition of This Weekend in Sports. We're going to be talking about this weekend's fights. I guess it's not UFC fight night. It's just fucking UFC on ESPN 2. Not ESPN, D Ocho, El Ocho. That's going to be on ESPN at the Wells Fargo Center in Philly. Motherfucking Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Always Sunny in Philly, bitch. Headlined by Justin Gaethje, Edson Barbosa. I got my boy here, Eddie Ace. We just finished shooting a segment called Porn Star or Athlete. You guys need to check that out. We'll be posting it up soon. But he's a lot more fucking knowledgeable than I am in these fucking fighters. And we just want to talk about it for a little bit and break it down. So let me welcome everybody, Mr. Eddie Ace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's start with the prelims. There's a couple fights there on the...
Breaking it down for the fucking prelims.
Yeah,
I don't even do that. That's why I brought you in, man. Break it down for these motherfuckers.
There's three fights on the prelims. It's going to be Alex Perez versus Mark De La Rosa.
Why should we look forward to that fight?
That's the first one on the card. You have somebody who's 11-1 in Mark De La Rosa, and Alex Perez is 21-5. So of course,
Damn.
one has
he's a prelim and he's 21-5.
He's 21-5. These guys are flyweights, so there's not going to be any lay and pray. These guys are definitely going to bang. The second fight is going to be in the women's division. I always like seeing women fight. We have Sabina Masso versus...
You sick fuck. You like seeing women fight.
Yeah, dude.
You sick son of a bitch.
I like it a lot. And we got Marina Moroz from the Ukraine. Those bitches are bad. And then, of course, headlining the prelims is going to be Ray Borg versus Casey Kenny.
What is up with that? Why is Ray Borg in a prelim?
He's.
He had that situation with his kid, right?
Yeah, he did. And then also... I know there was that whole thing. I want to say this might be his first fight back from that whole incident with the Connor when he threw that chair or the dolly at the bus.
The bus. Shit.
So I know he was hurt, or I don't know if he was trying to get some money, because I know that's exactly what
I would
trying to get
too.
some money. Fuck yeah.
I'd be like Friday, my neck and my back, my neck.
Exactly. But the guy he's fighting is just equally as experienced. Ray Borg's 11-3. The other guy's 11-1-1. So the prelims, they look pretty promising. Now, of course, these are the early prelims. These are probably going to be the ones that are available, like on Fight Pass and whatnot. And then kicking off the actual prelims is Texas native Kevin Holland. The first time I saw this guy fight.
Okay.
Yeah, the first time I saw this guy fight was actually here in Laredo, Texas.
Really? He fought here?
At one of the kick-ass events. Yeah, he's from Dallas, Dallas-Fort Worth area. When I first saw him getting introduced, I heard his name was the Trailblazer, and I thought that was fucking stupid. I was like, what a shitty name.
Maybe he might be in that segment. What is it called? Porn star or athlete?
Yeah, there you go.
He might be a candidate for that.
But when I saw him run through this guy, I knew, okay, that's the reason why he called himself the Trailblazer.
Oh, he just trails the motherfuckers, blazes through them.
This dude just went up and rushed him, caught him in a guillotine against the cage. I'm talking John Jones, Lyoto Machida style.
Wait, what?
Slept him.
Before you drop John Jones' name, sir,
I'm talking,
you need to be careful.
No, I'm saying...
You need to be careful.
John Jones-esque. He's tall, he's lanky, he's... always down to
style bender.
I follow this guy on Facebook, and this guy's always posting about who wants to throw down, who wants to spar. This dude's straight up Texas.
Okay.
And the dude he's fighting is 28-10. So the dude has experience. Kevin Holland asked for this card to be on the Philly card. Everybody wants to fight in Philadelphia. It's a legendary city for
fucking
fights.
Rocky Balboa, bitch.
Exactly. And it's crazy because he's not even a real guy, but still, you think of
enough
Philadelphia,
of an impact.
It's synonymous with Rocky Balboa for sure. So I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see him fight for sure. And then, of course, Ross Pearson. He was on the Ultimate Fighter, the UK versus the US.
The UK, you say?
Ross Pearson. The dude used to lay brick for a living, and now he throws bricks.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then, of course, another women's fight in the strawweight division. We got Jessica Aguilar versus Marina Rodriguez.
I love two Mexican Latinas.
Yes.
Getting it on.
Oh, yeah. I like my fights like sometimes how I like my porn. That's for sure. That's for sure. And then we got the main card. The main card has about 6 fights. So
that's the one that
gonna be a
people are
stack card.
probably going to be most tuned into.
Oh yeah, we
The
got
main card.
We got Michael Johnson facing Josh Emmett.
Michael Johnson, I know his name gets dropped a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's a well-respected fighter, always fucking putting on a show, right?
Oh yeah, he's definitely. His striking has gotten so technical over the years. I mean, his cardio is always there. I mean,
He's a. I still remember him though. He's almost like poor guy. I remember him being a Khabib's victim, right? Where
Yeah.
Khabib's just talking to him, "Come on, I need to fight your boy, Dana. I need to
Yeah.
fight your boy."
Exactly.
He ended up being Khabib's victim, where Khabib is beating the shit out of him, and Khabib is talking to Dana in the corner. In case if you guys haven't seen that shit,
I mean, Khabib is Khabib. So I
that's
mean,
before Conor, right?
Yeah.
Right before the Conor fight. Or
Khabib is Khabib, man.
Yeah.
That dude is an animal.
he's undefeated for a reason.
He really is. He's just straight. He's a straight up animal. But we can't forget. I know I've said it twice already, but we have another women's bout in the strawweight division. We have Carolina versus. I'm not gonna butcher her last name, but it's,
Yeah, I
Carolina
tried that on my last
versus,
podcast and I fucked it up.
Yeah, Jabberwocky or some shit like that. and versus,
A lot of the sacrifice she's putting in is for her daughter, right?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
fighting for.
she's a beast. I mean, I know we can say these girls are hot, but at the end of the day, these girls are fighters, and
They do it for a reason.
Exactly. Now, there is one fight that I'm particularly interested only because of their fight names. We have Kennedy.
They sound like porn stars or athletes.
It's Kennedy Chekwu, or it's some fucked up name, versus Paul Craig. Now Kennedy goes by the African Savage, and then we have Paul
Is
Craig.
he the guy from? He has the flag from same place, France Nagano, or
Well, the country says United
That's
States.
Cameroon,
So I'm
my bad.
not sure, but Paul
the style bender. Where's he from?
Stylebender, he's from. I know he's from somewhere in Africa, but I know he says. that he
Everybody's
goes-
listening around like,
Yeah.
you fucking dumb fucks.
Yeah, no, for sure. I know it's somewhere in Africa. Africa's like a huge ass fucking continent, but
Welterweight champ. Where's he from? The guy who beat fucking Woodley, the wrestler.
well, he's from the U.S. He just has an African.
No,
African
he's from
accent.
African descent too. He
Well, yeah,
immigrated.
I mean, he has descent. I mean, fuck, we
no,
have.
no.
fucking
Like he
Mayan
moved
descent,
when he was
but-
13.
Well,
What the fuck is this?
I know he used to party with John Jones. From what I hear, I know he used to party with John Jones. But
Look, man, all you motherfuckers listening and wanted to correct us, fuck you. Try doing this shit on the motherfucking fly. You're not gonna remember everything, bitch. This ain't fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This ain't trivia, motherfuckers, okay?
Exactly.
We don't have Jamie. This is not the Joe Rogan experience. We don't have Jamie to look this shit up. Hey, Jamie, look this up. No, we don't, bitch.
Yeah.
All right? We forget. All right? This is off the top of the dome.
So the African Savage is fighting a dude named Paul Craig from the UK.
Paul Craig.
And he goes by the name of
Does he have a mixtape dropping?
Bear Jew.
Bear Jew.
Yeah, that's fucking interesting. The African
Okay.
Savage versus the Bear Jew.
That's not the best
I'm
nickname,
watching
but I
that-
wouldn't tell him that to his face.
I'm watching this fight solely based on their nicknames, to be honest with you. Now, and of course, we have two middleweights. The co-main event is going to be David Branch versus Jack Hermanson. So one's
David Branch, I know he's legit.
Oh yeah,
He's legit as
22
fuck.
and 5. 22 and 5.
Yeah.
You don't fuck around with a record like that. He is from the U.S. and he's fighting the Swede in Jack Hermanson. So I know Swedes are known for their striking.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of badass Muay Thai schools over there. So I'm hoping for a war, as all of us fans normally do. And then the main event, Edson Barbosa.
Holy shit, who kicks like a motherfucking donkey, as
Yeah.
I've said.
Oh yeah,
He kicks like a fucking donkey, man.
versus Justin Gaethje. The
Gaethje's
guy-
a violent motherfucker.
He's the modern day Chris Lieben, in my opinion.
Oh,
This dude is a banger, and right when you think you have him is when he will light you the fuck up.
Oh, when he knocked the fuck out of James Vick. I was rooting for, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, James
I was rooting
Vick's
for
a
James Vick. He's a
Texas
Texas guy.
Texas guy. Dallas Fort Worth.
In case
Texas.
y'all don't know, we're reporting live from Texas.
Yes.
And I want James Vick. I want him to do good. He
Yeah.
got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. My favorite Edson Barbosa highlight is definitely when he had that spinning heel kick, and he lit that dude up. I know it was right in the third round. And it was right at the moment when Joe Rogan says you got to do something or get knocked out, and that's when he literally knocked
Right
out
on
the other
cue.
guy. Yeah, and the dude was out on his feet before he hit the floor, and he fell like a bag of ice.
Oh.
And I mean, Justin Gaethje's no joke. So I mean, it's gonna be legs versus punches. Who's gonna land first?
And even at that, Justin Gaethje, I know he has some pretty nasty low leg kicks as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I don't know if you want to swing those leg kicks at those fucking tree trunks.
What the fuck you gonna do to fucking Edson Barbosa?
Yeah.
So he's on that Brazilian juice. I don't know if you've noticed, but all these guys from Brazil always seem to be on that Brazilian juice.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what they figured out in Brazil. But Phil Costa is I don't know if you've seen Phil Costa, sir. He's on that Brazilian juice that USADA.
I mean, ever since USADA came in, I mean, we've seen declines in Renan Barão, Cyborg, Jose Aldo. I mean, there's been a lot of guys. Vitor Belfort. Fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
Vitor. He's notorious for that shit. Super Vitor.
And I know this guy's not a Brazilian, but Alistair Overeem. Fuck. I mean, even Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
I mean, the Great American. I mean, after they stopped doing that whole TRT and all that stuff, a lot of these guys just.
So now that we talk about this Philly card and we're talking about USADA, what the fuck happened to TJ Dillashaw?
Damn.
Okay, so he popped, right?
Yeah,
but he was going down in weight. What the fuck is that about, man?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was to kind of help him keep the power at the lower weight, but
he
popped
looked
dirty.
so underweight. I mean, he looked like a fucking.
I mean, he looked
crackhead.
If
I'm being honest, he'd fuck me up still.
Yeah, he looked like a cross country runner for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice way of putting it. I said a crackhead. But yeah.
I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, it's something he says he's going to talk to his team about, but I mean, we've heard that time and time again where people say they're going to talk to their nutritionist.
Picograms.
And they're going to talk to
hashtag picograms.
their coach and see exactly what it is that they were consuming. At the end of the fucking day, Kenny Florian said it best. You're consuming something, you got to know what you're putting in your fucking body. So there's no excuses. There's no fucking excuses.
The only guy still getting away with it is John Jones.
And he can. You know
Picograms, sir.
Yeah, I mean, judging by all the tests, it hasn't been anything new. It's still been the same. Same low trace amount from the very first test. So
at the same time, I mean, okay, I fucking love John Jones.
Yeah.
I'm a big fucking fan of just watching him fight. I think USADA should get the fuck out of the picture. Enjoy these fucking fights, right?
So you just want to let these guys just roid up and
fuck yeah,
fight? Yeah.
Fucking like they used to do in Japan.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, all right, let's say I was under probation. I have a lot of homeboys under probation. And let's say there's picograms of weed or coke. Do you think the PO is going to say, okay, it's just picograms, you can continue?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. I mean, that is a different arena, but I do see what you mean. The only thing is that these guys, they have the potential to, kill the other. They have the potential to kill the other person if they're on that juice, and you land that one good crack, and that person, I mean, it's happened in boxing. I know we haven't really seen many deaths in the UFC. I think there's only been like one where a fighter did die after injuries in the octagon. But I mean, if we
you run that risk for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're letting people land elbows on you, knees, shin to chin. I mean, it's been amazing that there's only been one, to be honest with you.
I know what you mean, but if you're not competing, you're just an audience member enjoying your popcorn, fuck
yeah. You definitely want to see some blood for sure. So you want to bust out that poncho and protect yourself from the blood splatter. I get it, but I don't know.
Kickboxing style.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, man. I just that's a tough subject because I mean
it is, because if you compete, you understand like what the fuck, man. This guy's on the juice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you've ever trained, there's always one guy in the fucking gym that you're like, yeah,
that guy
he is on some fucking special sauce.
Yeah, for sure.
He is on some special sauce.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's get you out of this bitch.
Yeah. No, I mean you'll definitely, especially like how you said, when you're a competitor. I mean, obviously, especially when you're a clean guy, you expect everybody else to be clean. But I mean, you can't control what somebody else decides to take. But yeah, in the UFC, I mean, USADA's definitely been cracking down, but it does seem somewhat, corrupt, just like everything else in the fight game. Certain fighters getting away with certain things.
Brock Lesnar.
Definitely.
Hashtag Mark Hunt.
Now, speaking of Brock Lesnar, I know this is off subject, but okay, John Jones, you know, obviously everybody wants to call him the juice head, and that's the only reason why he beat DC, and I know DC cries
With or
about
without
that
the
shit all
juice,
the
I
time.
think he knocked motherfuckers out.
I still think without the juice, he has DC's number
He's too
all
creative.
fucking day.
He's too creative.
Definitely. And but what's amazing to me is how Daniel Cormier cries the juice card, but has no problem fighting the most juiced up fighter in
That
the
is a good
motherfucking
fucking
game,
point.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So it just shows that it's not about the juice; it's also about the fight IQ.
Yeah,
John Jones
that's
is
a good
smart,
fucking point. I you know what?
John Jones is
I
a
didn't
smart
think
fucking fighter.
I haven't thought about that. That's fucking true, man.
And he has no
Think of
problem
that.
getting that money fight with Brock Lesnar when he knows he's juiced to the fucking gills. But I mean, you know, hey, I mean, all the power to you. Get your money, bro. But John Jones will beat your ass any day of the week, man.
You know what? We'll end it on that because that's such a good fucking point. And I got nothing else to say. I'm looking forward to this Philly card. It's so fucking stacked.
Oh yeah,
It's a good fucking card.
fights on
From the
fights on
prelims
fights.
to the fucking main card.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And ESPN should fucking pay us for doing these promos.
Definitely,
They ain't
bro.
fucking giving a shit.
Definitely,
We're just
bro.
excited fight fans.
Hashtag Dana. Hashtag UFC.
Bitch.
Hashtag the new fucking owners, IMG. Hit us up.
Millionaires.
Fucking John Anik, I will take your job any day of the week.
You heard it here first. Well, not first, but you know, you heard it here, motherfucker. This weekend in sports, this is the fights you got to look forward to this weekend. As we always say on This Weekend in Sports, cheers, lads. Bitch.
We're out.
That was fucking fun.